And this time with the white pieces, I'm really surprised Alireza took the draw there. It feels like he's just trying to protect the lead he's got. And we're up to the Petrov. He's playing Jan's favorite opening against him.
I know that's always psychological. Like if you play Joe Baba against me, first off, I just look at you crazy. I'm just gonna stare at you, and then realize, do you know what you're doing right now, right? And then, I proceed to play the game here. So it's cool to see. Let me see how he plays it against him, right? So sometimes you have that my kryptonite is like, playing your opening against you. It's a scary, scary feeling sometimes. But we do have some weird Greek gifts that could come up here with bishop h7 and knight g5, but the knight can get to f6.
Yeah, and the white queen also struggles to get to the h7 square in the near future. This is all mainline theory so far. And I'm always scared to play people's favorite openings against them, their pet lines, just because I just assume that they know it better than me. Even with hours of study, even with Stockfish to help with the prep, it always feels like you're walking into their home territory. But some players have had a lot of success with that, and Alireza, he's played all sorts of openings today. He's played Spanishers, he's now moved to the Petrov. Feels like he's trying to be a bit of a moving target against Jan's very strong e4 repertoire. And black has the bishop pair. Good news.
Yeah, black has a bishop pair. I am a bishop pair fan, and I know in opposite side castles, you will always get a game. b5, a5, a4, and then on the other side, knight g5, g4, f4, but I mean, without my light square bishop, it's really difficult to create things. I still could go knight g5, provoke a g6, and play h5. Sometimes even sacking on h7, like this is a cool idea of knight g5 after g6, sack on h7, but that in-between move with bishop f5 is not appealing.
Yeah, and Jan slicking back his hair there. Looks very happy with his position, and yet again, the storyline of him being up on the clock. We won't see him have a 2-minute advantage much more in the match once we hit the 3+1 portion, but yeah, I think this was just his best chance, and he keeps letting them slip. Bishop g4 is now the moment for that move you mentioned. Knight g5, caveman chess, threaten checkmate.
Come on now, knight g5, there it is. g6, oh, he plays queen g6. Like, yo, trade him off, bro. Trade him off the board, which makes total sense. Not trying to trade queen d2, f3, and g4. This could get scary.
F3, G4, H5, all the pawns coming forward. At the right moment, white's queen will come back to D3 to threaten mate again. Bishop takes knight is never appealing. Might have to happen at some point, but ooh, weakening move. F6, and he goes back with his knight, Jan. That F pawn looks out of place. Now knight F4, F3, G4, G5. He's got a hook.
Very nice hook here after knight f4. Moves flow very smoothly. f3 next, g4 next. I mean, easy. Very just automatic. I mean, attacking players will attack. g5 takes g6. Or pawn g6 is what we want. And playing g5, pushing the pawn right through. Engine says, you've lost your mind. This is not a move. Apparently. Oh, because he could take and rook takes e3 as the follow-up. Oh, my goodness. He blundered. That's tough. Dang, you got to move the knight away. Oh, that hurts. That's a dagger.
Jan.
That hurts. Too fast, too furious. You were mentioning this, actually. He was like, hey, what does Jan need to do? It's like, yeah, he needs to not move as fast.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's understandable, but man, that's tough.
It's as if he's playing bullet chess. He pre-moved g5 basically there. He played it in less than a second, and it was a blunder. Let's just put that on the board for everyone at home to show why Jan has blown it so badly now in his last couple of moves. Here, he could have played anything. He could have played knight to d3 first, just to set up g5, h5, big attack. But g5 rushed it, because after a capture, he couldn't take back himself, for example, with the pawn, because of, as he said, rook takes bishop, and 2 bishops now for the rook, just decisive advantage. Black's bishop will protect its king as well. So he finds himself in a sad position, down a pawn, and more incoming. Hitting the bishop now, Alireza, and the rooks coming into e2. Yeah, there's no point having 4 minutes on the clock if you're just in a dead loss position. That's the problem.
Yeah. And I'll be frustrated because, like, I would really be frustrated because I'm losing to my opening. So I'd be like, oh, stupid opening. I play this opening. And also, you lost the game. It's just a lot of emotions here. A lot of emotions right now. Tough because, he was winning that one game. This could be a different score completely. But it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's very likely that this is the last game of the portion. 5+1 was probably his best bet, Nepomniachtchi. He's the world blitz champion, the co-champion. But if he ends up 3 points down already with Alireza's favorite bullet still ahead, it's going to be very, very tough. Still some chances based on the open G file. But yeah, it's not looking good for now.
Yeah, it's really rough because my knight on d3 is just not a real piece. It can't help in this attack. It's just not able. Well, now, wait a second. He gave me knight f4. So I might feel a little bit better, I guess. So h6, takes, queen h6, queen f7. Not ready yet. This is not ready. What if he goes king h8? Do we sack the house? Sack everything? Ooh. Take. Hope for the best, boys. Hail Mary.
Yeah, maybe just bring the queen forward. He plays it. We'll find out. I don't think it works yet, but the blue arrow appears to give us a helping hand. Rook f1. And there are still tactics in the air. White is far from out of it if he hits the black queen now. And I guess black's queen actually lacks squares, like queen h5. There's going to be knight f4, some forks. Okay, he has to find this move, and he does. He's back in the game.
There we go. And there we have it.
Great move. Where does the black queen go? e4. Okay, rook f7, the blue arrow teaching us, showing us the way. I think that's a natural move, but it's probably the follow-ups that are difficult after the black bishop moved there. But, okay, given a question mark, he plays a very natural move instead. Maybe the downside here is that after queen back to e6, for example, white loses some time having to save his bishop. That is not easy at all. Maybe the idea is to double up on the black bishop on the f file. This is still sharp. This is still crazy, though. And Alireza is down to the 1 minute mark. Bring his queen to g6. Blue arrow. James, he's walking a tightrope here, Jan. He's having to find only moves all the time just to hold the balance.
If I'm finding it, my goodness. He locked and loaded. Whoa. Okay, so now the question is, if I move the bishop, what is the move?
Wow. I mean, it's a double attack.
You know, hitting the bishop on, but then it's kind of crazy. Like bishop d6, I take the rook, you take the rook, I take the bishop. Like, it's kind of wild. He goes rook e8. Wow, moves are flying in right now. Okay.
Knight e5 was so cool. The knight was untouchable. It was poisoned because there would have been a back rank checkmate. Rook takes bishop. The black queen couldn't have taken the bishop either because of a knight fork. He can still land knight f7 now with a check. This is super scary.
Rook g1 now. Look at that. And then bishop h6 in some cases. Rook f6 is an idea too. Wow.
He allows the sacrifice. Blunder. Blunder. Rook
E7.
E7.
Wait, that's not mate. That's not mate. What's the idea? Bishop takes. No, that's not mate.
What is the idea here?
Rook f6.
Oh, he can take it. And he's going to take it again. And he's going to play queen g1 check. And where's the black king going? A block, and the white queen can actually check via d4 as well.
What? Bro, that is ridiculous. That's crazy.
Take it. He's found it. Check.
Queen g1, and he finds the idea. And Jan just absolutely snapped. Oh, my goodness.
Check.
Alireza. Vicious.
Wow.
Wow.
And there we go. It's just checkmate. The black king is toast. And there we go. Jan does get his first win. What a roller coaster game. There's still time for one more in the 5+1 portion, but that could be a real momentum turner. That could